Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and today I will talk about the month of June 2022 for the sign of Aquarius. So if you have a sun, your moon or your rising sign in Aquarius, then this is your video. So we're still in Mercury retrograde, so I might slip over my words a little bit, but I'm doing my best to get the best representation of the month of June. On the 2nd of June, Mercury will station direct again. So I would recommend you to wait a few more days before you assign any contracts or buy any electronics, but it will soon be over again. So yeah, it already started, like there's been a lot of shifts going on, right? We had the eclipses, we have the nodes, and for you we have Taurus in the 4th house, which has the North Node. And in June we start off with North Node conjunct Mercury and then with Venus. So there's a lot of emphasis on a new direction, on a new way to go. And with North Node in the 4th house, 4th house is houses. So some of you started working in real estate because Taurus is the sign of making money as well. So you could be really good at selling houses, buying houses, selling houses, owning property. Maybe you want to buy a house, but also some of you are ready to start your own family. Expanding the family, or actually spending more time with your family, right? But it's almost like because you have Uranus in the 4th house and it's been a little bit messy at home. Maybe you've been working from home and your family is there and it's been like, how do I balance my life, right? Because Uranus is nothing, it has nothing to do with balance. And Taurus wants to be balanced and stable. So you crave this stable home, but it feels restless. And even when you are at home, it feels a bit messy and it feels a bit, maybe because you're working from home, it's like, I don't know what to do. Then we have Saturn stationing retrograde on the 4th of June. And it's been in your 1st house. So this has to do with your identity. So a lot of you felt restricted, like you are trying to fit in by restricting your personality. And the thing that's most beautiful about Aquarius, you see Mercury retrograde already. Great, I'm a Virgo, I'm ruled by Mercury, so I'm definitely feeling it. But you are the sign that's goofy and funny. And that's what I appreciate most about Aquarius, is like, you're so light and goofy and funny, but if you're trying to restrict yourself, like people don't see the real you. So with Saturn there, stationing retrograde, it's about, have you learned your lesson? Or can you be really yourself? But also it's about carrying responsibility. So there are people who are putting a lot of responsibility on you. This could be responsibility for the family, because we do have Saturn squaring Venus, which is 4th house. So some of you have to take care of family members, right? And this is kind of like a karmic situation where you kind of need to grow up. And this doesn't have to be bad. Maybe you were already grown up, but it's just learning how to take responsibility for something. So there's different ways how this can outer itself. So either it's through restriction of identity and fitting in, trying to fit in with you as a person, as someone you're not, or having a lot of responsibilities. We have, of course, Jupiter going into Aries, or is already in Aries in your 3rd house. So you're gonna have lots of ideas. And before we had Chiron there, so it was like you wanted to speak up and you were like, no, that's stupid, or you were afraid to really speak up. And this adds up to like not showing really your identity, like your vulnerability. And now you're gonna have a lot of ideas, and you feel more optimistic and more confident about speaking up, about showing the world what you have to say. And people are going to be very hypnotized. So if you are on social media, or you're in a position where you have to speak a lot, people are going to be so much more drawn to you. Then a full moon in Sagittarius, we have that in your 11th house. 11th house is about friendships, it's about communities, but also, you know, like Sagittarius is a sign of traveling, is the sign of wisdom. So you enjoy traveling with friends, you know, you enjoy being with friends, you feel very confident around your friends. So you are someone that always needs to be like, Aquarius are very often a sign that wants to relate to people, right? Wants to be, you're like the optimist in the group. And yeah, so you might plan some travels, but this would be more like close by travels. So going to city trips, or going on like, because Aries is more a sporty sign. So it could be that you're doing hikes in the area, or you're going to do some water sports or stuff like that, or you're going to do like bungee jumping. Yeah, so then, of course, with the full moon, we have an opposition with the sun in the 5th house. So maybe you will start dating someone from your friends, opening like a dating app, getting out there, but you're really balancing it with home life, like not overdoing it. It could also be that home is on the road. Maybe you're like a digital nomad, right? So let's see if I can have you a card. We do have Neptune in the 2nd house, and it was backed up when Jupiter was in Pisces, but now it's Neptune on its own, and it's going to go retrograde. So watch your money. Aquarius, like, watch your money. It's going to slip through your fingers like crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. This is crazy. It's really backing up what I just said. Speak your truth. Like with Aries, like going into the 3rd house, you are more vulnerable at speaking your truth, but also sharing your ideas with the world. Like, speak your mind, because you have a brilliant mind, and it would be a waste if you're not sharing that. Commitment and miracle. So I feel that the commitment feels to me like a commitment to having responsibility over something. It could be a commitment, like a relationship commitment, but also a commitment to family. And there are going to be very beautiful rewards coming from this commitment. And it's almost like love and appreciation from people. Like, you know, having a job well done. I don't know why I have to say it like that, but that's what it feels like. Okay. So yeah, loyalty. So, okay. So I have a compass. So it's almost like some of your friends are very loyal to you, and they are guiding you to where you need to be. So open your eyes and open your ears, because your friends, right? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So they're really loyal. You have some really loyal friends around you. So say thank you to them for being there for you. Yeah, being strategic about something. So it's like taking a gamble in committing to something new. Yeah, that's how you need to say it. And you can think about what that would be exactly for you. Okay. Right. So I see that a lot of you Aquarius have been going through a tough time, because you had Pluto in the 12th house, and it's a very difficult place. It's where all karma gets resolved, and the subconscious is like the subconscious that is suppressed is outered or like presented through people with that dark side, because Pluto is the planet where everything is hidden below the surface. 12th house is behind the scenes, subconscious. So like the people you don't like in your life, they represent an aspect that you're repressing or haven't accepted, or an emotion you're lacking. They might have too much. So see how it resonates. But I see like the sunshine is coming through. So this karma is almost finished, right? People that were controlling you, people that were trying to, like it's all about, so for example, if you give away your power and you attract controlling people, it means you're not owning your power, because you let these people take over the control. So if you take back control and they leave, you won't attract, and in general, you won't attract anyone who wants to control you, because you simply don't allow it. So see what you do with this message, but I had to tell you. And of course, we have a new moon in Cancer. And for you, this is in, whoa, where is this? No, still. Yeah, so this is in your 6th house, Aquarius. So there might be a change in the job. Maybe this is weird, but maybe they make you sit in a different place, or maybe they change the hours, or you can work from home, because Cancer is 4th house, the home, because of a family situation that you're changing that. So you're definitely up for a lot of changes that are for the better. And I feel you want to be closer to your family. Like you really want to feel at home. So you're going to connect with your family more. And you might take on a new course that give you a new job within the company, or you're going to add something to what you're doing. If you're self-employed, you're going to add something else. So for example, oh, I do astrology, and then like adding intuition to it, or adding something extra like medical astrology, like adding something that is very unique to you and where your heart is at. Okay. Can I say, I mean, we're gonna have soon Mars squaring Pluto. Okay, and I don't want you to be like afraid of that. This is by the end of the month, and just could mean some kind of conflict. But again, this is related to you giving your power away and then getting angry about it. So the best to work with this is to stay in your own power. And if people want to take away your power, don't let them. You decide what's best for you. No one else does. So, alrighty. Okay. So, infinite abundance. So some of you are actually tarot readers. Can you let me know in the comments if you are? I will subscribe to your channel if you have a channel. We can support each other. But yeah, some of you are really talented card readers, tarot readers, but some of you do it for yourself, and this is gonna be your abundance for some of you. I mean, you have Scorpio in the midheaven, so this is like a natural, not everybody has Scorpio in midheaven, but most, and this is someone who is very like who can dive deeper into certain subjects. And Aquarius, you're ruled by Uranus, so you're very curious by nature. That's why, you know, you're naturally also very intuitive, and you can build like a social media network around it, because you're very like tech savvy as well. Please teach me some things about that. No, I am quite tech savvy, but not that much. Could be better, especially my thumbnails. They're not so good, I know it. Speaker. Wow, again, we have the speaker part. So you might get a job in sales, or like you might write a book, but you're going to have a lot of ideas and you're going to share that with the world. So this is my message for you, Aquarius. I hope you liked this video. If you do, subscribe to my channel. I also do private readings, so you find my details in the description box below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!